11 subtle gestures that drive women wild without you even realizing it. I'm gonna let you in on a little bit of a secret. You ready for this? Attraction is much, much more simple than most people think. And some people even make it intentionally hard with all these silly mind games. At its core, attraction is simple. It's not about saying just the right thing or turning on her animal brain or anything ridiculous like that. At least this is the case if you are looking for authentic love. Love that is wholesome and deeply connected and exciting. The kind of love where you look deeply into her eyes and know that she knows everything about you and she's completely smitten. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing some of those subtle ways you are incredibly attractive to women without even knowing it. And if you're wondering why you're still single, even though you do everything right, don't worry, I'm gonna touch on that as well, so make sure you stay with me. As we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button. My name is Melannie. I'm a Christian dating coach for men and your go-to source to learn how to make attraction, love, and connection feel effortless, all without mind games or tricks. If you want authentic, wholesome love, you're in the right place, so make sure you subscribe. Let's get started with the first one, which is that you look into her eyes. It's kind of become a cultural thing where we're all like on our phones. It can be very difficult when you're having a conversation with people to sometimes get them to look you in the eyes. Now, that doesn't mean you have to stare them down the whole time, because this will also have a negative effect. So it's okay to casually look away and then come back. But looking her in the eye is a very powerful thing. It shows that you're a confident person. It shows that you respect her, that you're connecting with her. And there's a lot of attraction that takes place when we look and connect with someone in their eyes. There's been studies done on this. I'm not going to get into the science of that with you here, but maintaining eye contact is incredibly powerful. So when it's something as simple as just looking her in the eye, she's getting weak in the knees. The second subtle thing guys do that women love is when you just listen to her. Again, it's incredibly easy to be thinking about what we're going to say next in the conversation, to be surfing our phone, to be distracted by what's going on around us. But when you're truly listening, that's powerful. And listening is different than hearing. You can be hearing what somebody's saying, but not truly internalizing it. But when you're the man who has enough respect for her to listen and just get to know her and understand her that way, wow, that's incredibly powerful. Women want a partner like that. Women often bond through talking. And so knowing that this confident, attractive man respects her enough to listen to her is insane. Now, our third subtle gesture goes right in line with this one. And this is that you respect her feelings and her opinions. Have you ever been around someone who just made you feel like your opinions didn't matter? Like your feelings don't matter? Anytime you feel disrespected by someone, you don't want to be around them. But when you feel like somebody truly, like they get you, they respect you, and they allow you to have your own feelings and emotions and validate that, that kind of person is incredibly magnetic. That's the kind of man a woman says, wow, if he was my husband, my life would be amazing. You never want her to think, if he was my husband, my life would be terrible. You always want her to think, wow, if he was my husband, my life would be amazing. And being someone who truly respects her is massive. Again, a subtle gesture, but it is powerful. The next subtle gesture that women just adore is when you ask her out, when you make a move, when you ask for her number instead of giving her your number. She wants you to show up as a masculine, confident, protective man. Now, yes, are there some of those toxic women who get very upset by that? Well, yeah, there are. But the truth is, she just did you a favor. She just let you know she is going to be difficult to be in a relationship with. So it's kind of nice to know up front if she reacts badly to that. If we're talking, though, about high value, feminine, loving women they are going to want the man to pursue in a masculine way. Her femininity wants to receive your masculinity. So when you make that first move, that's sexy. It just plain is. Our next subtle gesture is that you remember things about her and about her life. This comes back to listening, right? Paying attention, respecting her. When you happen to remember the name of her dog, or her favorite color, or her favorite type of music, or something that's going on in her life, that tells her, that sends a signal to her, wow, I must matter to him. I must be important. And everyone wants to feel like they matter. I mean, why would you want to be in a relationship with someone if you didn't feel like you mattered to them? And so just like you want to feel like you matter, and just like it makes your day when she remembers things about you, she loves it when you pay attention and remember things about her. It's a big deal. As a matter of fact, that's the kind of thing that she calls up her mom and her sisters and her friends and tells them all about because she thinks it's so cute. Now, are you starting to see just how simple attraction can be? It's just simple little things. It's not about turning on lust. It's about showing her that you'll be a good partner, a man she can trust, someone she will enjoy spending her life with. So a natural question you might be asking right now is, that's great, Melannie. So why can I still be single? Why can I do these kind, sincere things and still not have a girl? I help men like you with this every single day, and I can't wait to help you with it too. It's not tricky, complicated, or just kind of sleazy feeling. It's life-changing and empowering. I'll walk you through what you need to know in my online academy, Attracting Lasting Love Academy. We're opening the doors to enrollment on August 13th, and we only open doors for enrollment twice a year. Mark your calendars, make sure you're there. Many men who have joined my academy complete it in a weekend and start seeing results within a week. So honestly, you don't want to waste this opportunity. The perfect thing to do to make sure you don't miss out is make sure you're on my email list. I'm going to put a link to one of my free guides, 17 Traits Christian Women Want Most in a Man, in the description below. I'll put a link in the pinned comment as well. Not only is it a fabulous guide that you're totally going to love, but that will also put you on my email list, and I will be sending you these updates. Again, we only open enrollment twice a year. I don't want you missing it, so make sure you're on the lookout. Mark your calendar for August 13th. You deserve to stop feeling stuck. You don't have to stay in this vicious cycle where you're like, why can I be doing everything right and still alone? I'm here to guide you right through it and make it very, very simple. So, August 13th, be on the lookout. Let's keep going with our subtle gestures. The next subtle gesture that women just adore is when you encourage her and you build her up. Everyone wants like their own little private cheerleader, right? Now, this obviously doesn't mean that someone should rely on you in order to be happy. I can only be happy if you're complimenting me. No, that's needy and not appropriate. But when a woman knows that you help her feel better about life and you build her up and you encourage her, you've got her back. That helps her see you as a confident, masculine, strong, protective man. And that right there is sexy. Our next subtle gesture is one of my favorites. And this is that you laugh with her. When you are a safe place for her to just kind of let her hair down, life doesn't feel too stressful. You can laugh at things together. Don't laugh at her or at people, but laugh with her and enjoy life. That's a good partner, someone who's just enjoyable to be with. Subtle gesture number 8 is when you have her back. You are her safe place. You are who she wants to go to when she needs comfort or encouragement, or when she needs help with something. When she knows that you're there for her, that you're reliable, she can trust you. That feeling is absolutely electrifying. Subtle gesture number 9 is that you have learned how to look your best, and you're proactive about that. It's very easy to just kind of coast through life instead of being purposeful about how we present ourselves. And so when you are someone who is purposeful about what you look like and how you present yourself, that right there tells her so much. 1, it's going to increase your confidence. 2, it's going to tell other people how to respect you. And 3, it's just going to make you look better, which is going to make her think you're super hot. And this is something that can overwhelm a lot of people. It doesn't have to. For instance, in my academy, when you join, you'll see that I teach you there that you can look like a model on a budget. It doesn't have to cost a lot. It can be very, very simple. I think it should be very simple to dress and look your best. Our next subtle gesture is that you ask her questions. Have you ever been around someone who just asks you questions and it's kind of fun to talk to them? Generally speaking, as humans, we like to answer questions about ourselves. It's something we're authority on. We usually know the answer. Not always, but usually. It also helps us feel connected to the person. It makes us feel interesting. And again, we feel like we matter. So when you're someone who will ask her questions, this is something else I teach you to do in my academy. When you are getting to know someone, honestly, in the entire relationship, when you ask questions and show interest in the other person is naturally going to find you more interesting. And subtle trait number 11 is that you show up as your best self. So many people just kind of coast through life. Oh, this is as good as it gets. Or they don't even think about being their best selves. They just kind of coast. However, the people who show up purposefully trying to be the best version of themselves, those are the people who are the most irresistible. Those are the people who make the best partners, who you want to be in a relationship with. And so when you purposefully strive to be the best version of yourself possible, that makes you completely magnetic. High value women do notice that, because that is exactly the type of man a high value woman is looking for. People who are striving to be the best version of themselves usually don't get a lot of applause and a lot of attention about it. However, other high value people notice, they pay attention, and it matters to them. It's irresistible. It's magnetic. All right, let's sum up the 11 subtle gestures that drive women wild. They absolutely love this. Before we do, though, I want to remind you, make sure you do get on my email list. Mark your calendar for August 13th. Enrollment will only be open for a weekend, and then it's closed again. So download the guide, 17 Traits Christian Women Want Most in a Man. There's a link in the description below. 11 subtle gestures that drive women wild without you even recognizing it. 1, you look her in the eye. 2, you actually listen to her. 3, you respect her opinions and feelings. 4, you ask her out. You make a move instead of giving her your number or expecting her to ask you out. 5, you take the time to remember things about her and about her life. 6, you encourage her and build her up. 7, you laugh with her. Everyone likes people who are enjoyable to be around. Number 8, you have her back. You're her safe place. You're the person she wants to turn to. Number 9, you've learned how to look your best, and you're proactive about that. Number 10, you ask her questions. Show her that she's an interesting person and you're interested in her. And 11, you strive to be the best version of yourself. High value people recognize when you're a high value person, and they want to be around you a whole lot more. Thank you so much for watching, my amazing friend. If you enjoyed this video, would you please leave me a comment and let me know? And if you have a friend who would enjoy it, please make sure you share it with him. If you don't yet follow me on social media, there are links in the description below. I don't want you to miss out on the awesome stuff going on over there. Thank you so much again, my amazing friend, and have an amazing day. How many ridiculous faces can you make for thumbnails before it just doesn't matter anymore? I mean, who goes about their day going, ooh, ooh, oh, ah? Like, no normal person does that. But if your thumbnail doesn't look like that, nobody clicks on it. How do I know? I've tested it. It's weird. Our next subtle gesture is that you remember things. What? Okay, secret end of the video club. I've mentioned this before, but usually my words have something to do with food. But we're going to switch it up a little bit. So lately, I have been focusing on learning how to cook better. Maybe I've mentioned this before. I don't remember. But I'm very proud of myself. I'm just going to pat myself on the back here a little bit because I've turned into a good little cook. And we made stir fry, and it was absolutely fabulous. And I'm getting totally off topic here because I'm thinking about food, but our word for the day is cook because, that's what I could come up with today. So thank you for humoring me. Thank you for commenting our end of the video word. I always look forward to seeing your comments. So never forget that you're awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. I totally got derailed by the stir fry. My brain was like, the word is cook, and I was like, but it should be stir fry. That's where I go. It was fun. Okay. Bye now. Go eat some stir fry.